Oh, that is awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, welcome to another Mystery Smoke on the Leaf and Ash podcast. And by chance, it's episode number 30. 30. 30, guys. Can't believe it. Guys, we're close to the end of the year. To me, I absolutely love the fact that we're doing a Mystery Smoke. And as you guys know, and for those who don't know, I sent these guys a cigar. And now the whole idea is for them to figure out the notes, and that hopefully the notes, the flavors, etc. And it hopes that one of them knows what cigar it is. Okay? There's certain hints I'll be giving out. They're going to ask, and I'll say yes or no. What I'm going to do is, though, I want to wait till probably the second, third. I'm gonna jot down who's getting the most notes, and on the second, third, guys, I'm gonna say Don or PC or JJ. You could open up your envelopes. What envelope am I talking about, guys? So what I did was, on top of me sending them the mystery smoke, for them not to make sure that they don't see what it is, I sent it in the evidence unfolded and sealed. So, as you guys know, I am your host, Panda, and let me introduce to you my compadres. On the top right, nosy body himself, Mr. PC Silverback.
What's up, people?
Hey. Trying to look through that envelope, and not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen. We'll see. I'm really excited about this one, guys. I really am. On the bottom left, guys, is the Don himself. What's going on, Donnie boy?
What's going on, man? Filming here from Studio B. It's a little chilly here in Houston, Texas.
I hear you, man. It's warm as heck over here in South Florida. We got that bipolar weather out here. Mm-hmm. And guys, as always, on the bottom right, the one finger pecker sensation, JJ, aka the Cigar Mutt. What
How can these people doing?
So, hey, Mutt, show that shirt, man. Show that shirt, baby. What? They ain't ready. Y'all see me and Donnie Boy sporting the Leaf and Ash podcast shirt. So, guys, all right. So I said we get started. We'll start talking about weekends. As you guys know, I was in one of my ultimate favorite places over the weekend, which was St. Augustine, Florida. We'll get into that. But let's start doing the dry pull. You guys let me know what you guys are tasting, smelling. I'll start off with you, Don.
Man, I immediately get a little bit of a sweetness, a little dark chocolate maybe. A little earthy. Yeah. I'm gonna like the cigar. I can tell by the dry pull I'm gonna like the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll see. What about you, JJ? What you get?
Definitely getting that. I'd say that dark chocolate, a little bit of leather. And I always say this, but it's almost like a floral. I get like a floral. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I want to go with floral.
PC?
Yeah, I'm most definitely getting that earthiness out of it.
Okay.
And I'm getting a floral on the foot. I'm not sure if I can pull anything else out, but those are the two that I'm getting out of there, you know?
Okay. All right, guys. Toast them up and light them up.
Light them up. Light 'em up.
Let them up. That's it.
And I might add that it's not a pepper, but a little something in there with a spice or something. I'm not sure what the spice is.
Okay.
But I'll say this. I'll tell you, it kind of remind me of a AJ Fernandez stick.
You're already starting throwing guesses out there, buddy.
Hey, I'm just telling you what it reminds me of. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't
So,
have my
JJ.
pick and I don't have my pick and shovel out.
Okay. So the origin we already know is from Nicaragua.
Mhm.
Okay. That's what we're gonna start off with. But that's all I'm gonna say for now, guys. So now, PC. Now that you got, oh, no, PC still lighting up. JJ, what you get on your first light? What was the first thing you tasted?
This is gonna sound weird, but like when you're eating an ice cream cone.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. It's just, I know that sounds weird. Definitely some cedar, but it's like I don't know, kind of like I would say like I'm eating an ice cream cone almost. I don't know what that is, but
that's interesting. How about you, Donnie boy?
I got hit with some spice right off the bat, but you know what? The retro hell is not harsh at all.
no, that's nice.
At the first, the retro hell is not harsh, but I got some spice in my mouth.
Okay. And you, PC, what do you got?
I got a little floral. Like Don said, I got a little spice out of it, but I got a hint of something else. You just can't put your finger on it,
All right.
and I want
Listen,
to put.
it's still early.
I want to be right. I want to be right.
Listen, what other questions? Okay, I'll open it up for questions now. We know it's from Nicaragua. What else you guys want to know? Come on.
Is it
Right.
is it a legacy cigar or a boutique cigar?
It's a boutique cigar. What else?
Would you
Anything
say?
else?
Go ahead, PC.
So have we had contact with any of the makers of this cigar? Because the name,
we've been in contact.
Okay.
so the name is ringing a bell because of this stick, and I think we may have smoked one of his other sticks, but this may be a newer stick of his that I'm thinking about.
Okay, that's interesting. I think I have an idea who you're thinking about, but you're wrong. But anyways, next.
Is it a well-known boutique, or is it fairly unknown? I would say unknown, but you know what I mean.
I don't know how known it is, but how do I say this? Without not giving it, you know what? I'm not going to be able to answer that question.
Okay.
I won't be able to answer that question because if I answer that question, it's gonna kind of give things away on that one. That's a good. You guys have asked already two of the right questions. Good questions here, bro. Well, while we're smoking, what do you think, JJ?
Well, I know by looking at the wrapper earlier, I said it was something or something else.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm smoking it, I will tell you right now, this is not a Connecticut broadleaf.
Okay, what do you think it is?
I think it's a Mexican San Andreas wrapper.
Okay. What do you guys think?
I was thinking either Mexican San Andreas or Habano.
Okay. But you got to pick one. Which one do you think it is?
I'm gonna say Habano.
Okay. Donnie boy.
I'm gonna go with Mexican San Andreas, but I don't get that sweetness out of the. I get it on the dry pull, but I don't get it when on the draw now. So you know, a lot of times on that Mexican San Andreas, you get that little bit of sweetness in there, and I'm not tasting that. But
No.
I'm gonna go Mexican. I'm gonna go San Andreas. I don't think it's
Okay.
broadleaf. I don't get the broadleaf taste.
No.
All right. So while we're venturing off on this journey together, gentlemen, are you guys drinking anything? What are you guys pairing this up with?
Oh, I went with the regular old fire chicken 101. The
Oh,
wild.
look at wild
Oh.
turkey, huh?
Kicking chicken.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, PC?
And you know I had to put my pinky up and give me some Grand Marnier
Oh my lord!
with
Go ahead, Don.
pear slices there.
Yeah, I know Don's itching to show the bottle. Don Mall cigar malt, unbelievable. And I believe it or not, I'm not even having it. I'm having a Jim Fresca. I'm not nothing crazy.
The night is young. The night is young.
Like a snow cone, but that's not the flavor I'm thinking of. But I can't put a name on it.
I'll say this. I would want a box of these around.
You know what this wrapper reminds me of? I'll be honest with you. It's got that toothiness, that roughness of like a Foundation Tabernacle wrapper.
Yeah.
I think it's got that kind of. I'm not saying it's a Foundation, but I think it's got that kind of whatever that toothy kind of rough feeling wrapper.
Okay. So as we continue this journey, how was everyone's weekend?
Good.
Yeah, you guys do anything over the weekend?
Oh yeah.
What you do there, bud?
Christmas shopping. Me and the old wife, you went to the old steakhouse.
Okay.
Dude, I got me that old porterhouse.
Oh.
23 ounces, heart beating. I had the sludge just beating through my blood.
Did you say 23 ounces?
The only way I roll.
Oh,
Good Lord, man.
That thing's so rare, you can slap it on the ass and it'll run across the plate.
Dude, that is, if I used to, I feel like I have a brick in my stomach, man.
So I don't know what if it's just all the protein I intake, but I literally start shaking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get the
I'll
meat
try.
sweat.
Yeah, the meat sweat. Yeah, the meat sweat.
Oh, hell, man. How about you, PC? You do anything over the weekend?
Yeah, man. Got a chance to do a lounge crawl for 2 or 3 lounges, man. So went out to Cutters in Alpharetta and hung out there. It was a really nice lounge. The tobacconist was a really cool guy. It was out there where Belkis and Miguel did the event. So it's a really nice lounge, man. They got some nice cigars. The pricing is right. Went to another one. It's a French name. I'm gonna butcher it. It's gonna be Bayou Maldi Cigar Lounge. They also serve food there, and watch the game. Watch the SEC championship.
Okay. Nice. And you, Donnie boy.
man, I got a run going. I got a run at my lounge. So I was there Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then I took Sunday off. Did some shopping. My wife works for the local Chamber of Commerce, and they had an exclusive event at Dick's Sporting Goods. So we did that, and that was kind of cool. It was just only Chamber members shopping there, and so it was avoid the crowds, and it was a really nice event. And then last night we were all chopping it up for a little while, and I was going to call it a night, and then our good friend Clint called, and it was his birthday. It's actually his birthday today. But him and his wife are going to go out for the birthday, and all he wanted to do was come to the lounge and smoke a cigar. So we went over to the lounge and enjoyed. He had the Davidoff Royal, which was that sucker was about that long, man. That was and I broke out I was telling these guys earlier, I broke out a Padron 80th anniversary, and I felt like a bum smoking that, which what he was smoking. But no, happy birthday, Clint, man. It was
Yes, happy birthday, my brother.
great friend of the show, great friend of us.
Yes. Yeah. As you guys know, I took the missus out for the weekend and went to our favorite spot of St. Augustine. Night of the Lights is beautiful. The weather was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the temperature dropped to I think 46, but it felt like it was like 42. With the wind chill like 37. It was crazy. And I mean, I've never seen it so packed. I mean, we've been going for years, but this is by far the busiest I've ever. I told you guys, it took us almost 40 minutes to drive 1.3 miles. It's insane, absolutely insane. I'm like, don't people have to work? You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. We did the horse carriage, tour around, which was pretty cool. Went ate at Michael's Tasting Room, which is one of our favorite spots that we like to eat, especially when we're celebrating something. They have the best beef Wellington, I mean, anywhere in town, man. It's absolutely delicious. And we did the walking around and stuff like that, As you guys know, me and my issues, I went to go visit my locker, make sure everything was copacetic with the lockers in Augustine, And
the man with a locker in every city.
It was crazy. So I brought that case that the Godfather blessed me with, and holy cows! Let me tell you, guys, that box holds comfortably 30 sticks easy.
Oh man,
dude, comfortably. I mean, absolutely comfortably. I was like, holy crap, man! Took that bad boy everywhere I went, getting compliments everywhere because I went to the Island Jim's Lounge, the Leaf and Bean out there, and he even asked about it and stuff like that. We started chopping it up, and I was gonna take some pictures with them, but you could tell he wasn't in the mood for that much chit chatting or photo ops. But other than that, man, we just chilled, man. We relaxed. We didn't do a whole lot of things, which is exactly what we love doing out there.
Okay, cool.
It was good. It was a good time, man. All right, guys. Any more you guys want to know? What do you guys want to know? I mean, ask. What are you getting now? Jay's just deep in thought, boy. Look at him, boy.
I want to get this. I know it's got obviously the contrast between that. It's got a beautiful ash on it. It's just stacking dimes. So that shows you right there. Plus the draw's great. So construction's there.
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of, I know this is the second time I've said this, but it kind of reminds me of the Tabernacle at the same time.
Okay.
What are the binder and filler from?
So the binder is Nicaraguan Contiga. Okay. And the filler is Contiga Viso, Esteli Viso, and Esteli Ligero.
So this is a Puro. It's all from Nicaragua, right?
I cannot confirm or deny that right now.
Well, you just said everything's from Esteli or Contiga.
You asked for the binder and the filler.
Oh,
what's missing?
Oh, I got you.
All right, here you go, JJ. Tell him, JJ, what is it, buddy? The wrapper, right? We're missing the wrapper. And there's two different origins that, one said, what you say, Honduras, and the other one said San Andreas. So I can't, because like I said, I'm doing tallies here right now. I'm doing tallies here. Okay, I can't say there's definitely somebody already in the lead. So
is it a, like regular released cigar?
I don't know when.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't tell you when it was released.
Can we go to our cigar store if they sell boutique cigars and buy it?
Not every store.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not every store has them. Uh-huh. Listen to the silence, man. This is the most I've ever heard. You guys are so quiet, man. You guys are really in depth, man. I'm loving it, man.
This is a great cigar.
It is good.
Don, I don't know how you felt, man, when we did your stick, man. Holy,
I still haven't smoked that second cigar that came with that pair.
Me neither.
It's just marinating.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
This is a interesting cigar for me because it's spicy on the palate, but it's not a harsh retro.
So what else? What other stuff are you guys getting?
Well, I got a bit of chocolate on the first a little bit after an inch or two, but it's maintaining that earthiness, but it's changing as I smoke it.
Okay. I'm just
But
kind of crossing out what you guys are saying here, but go ahead.
the floral is consistent, very consistent. But I
Mhm.
did taste a little bit of um, the leather and the
It's definitely a
and
little leathery.
the cedar. But it
Mhm.
was a mix. It was a mixture that threw me off because I got all three, simultaneously.
Okay.
Anybody getting a baked bread type of
See,
like
and
a
that might be what I'm mistaken for. I don't know why I keep saying like a wafer cone, or maybe that's just the sweetness. Maybe I don't know.
All right. Okay. That is interesting. I mean, you guys seem to be a little bit all over the place, but you guys are
yeah.
definitely hitting something the notes. So, I honestly, this is my second time smoking. This is my third, and I've enjoyed every time.
I'm gonna go on record right now. I think this is San Andreas. I'm just starting to get some of the sweetness out of the on the palate. I'm gonna go on record and say I think it's San Andreas.
Okay. But JJ, you boy, this is the most serious I've seen you, dog. I mean,
Oh,
And you did say there was some
Ligero, yeah,
Ligero.
yeah. So this
This
is
is
good.
good. This is a good cigar. I can't wait to find out what it is because this is a quality cigar.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
I've got it in my mind what I think it is. So when we before we open it up, I want to make a guess.
Okay. So
damn.
there is 1, 2, almost. There's like 3 more notes that are out there. And when you guys are ready, I'll let you guys, unless you guys hit it. If you guys hit it, then I won't.
It seemed like the more I drink, or the more I sip, should I say, the more notes I taste.
This is pairing fantastic with the cigar malt.
Whatever.
Just saying.
Listen, what doesn't pair good with the cigar malt? Yeah, touche.
Right?
Touche. So, man. So, listen, we got some big news coming up for the first of the year. Right now, obviously, we're not going to disclose it, but rest assured, you guys will be the first to find out who is it that we already have booked. We already got it booked already, right, on JJ?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you guys definitely stay tuned because I'm telling you guys are going to enjoy that special guest in that particular company, etc.
Oh yeah.
But I'm working on some other things in regards to maybe some giveaways on that what you call it, see if I could get the shop to sponsor that one, So hopefully if I do, and like I said, maybe we can do like we did last time. And for those who won in our last giveaway, they'll be shipped out tomorrow. Like I said, I just got back yesterday. It's my first day back into the grind. So trying to get myself. So just be patient with me, all you guys. I'll be having was there one more person was missing, right?
For the cigar, I believe
There's one person because I know it's Rob, Key. All right.
one was Moxie,
And
but I don't know if they were present because I haven't got anything.
From AZ Moxie?
Yeah, I haven't got anything.
All right, so because it was Bob Putin, Rob,
Metal,
Ebe, and Davis Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
And those you send me Bob's and Lacey's, all right?
Yep.
All right. So, and then, so yeah.
Man, this thing is burning perfect.
Oh, dude, it is. Come on. If I get rid of my big old dome, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that burn right there. So quality is there. It was rolled with love and care.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's nerve wracking because you don't want to look like an idiot saying what you think it is, and then it's like it's totally something different.
Because I mean, there's that chocolate sweetness, but I still can't put a name to what I want to say that sweetness is, other than an ice cream cone.
Bro,
I'm almost tempted. I'm chewing on the on it just to get a little bit more flavor out of it, but I don't know. It's still up in the air, man.
listen, we still got time. So you guys want to hear the tally so far?
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear it.
All right. So Don, you up? You're up. You got 6.
Dang.
JJ, you got 5.
Okay.
Dang.
And PC, you got 5.
Okay.
We're in the ballpark.
Yeah, you guys are definitely in the ballpark. And JJ, you're so close to one of the notes because I taste what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I can't put a name on it.
But it's man, see, I don't want to say it because once we get to it, when I open up and I'll tell you because it's a weird, it's definitely a sweetness, you know, and I get it and I see how they came about it because I kind of my mind was, you know, I had to look up.
Is it maple? Is it like a maple syrup?
No. I don't know.
But-
So we'll see. We're gonna see.
I'm starting to get a little spice, getting ready to go into the second, third.
Damn good cigar.
It's not a black pepper or a white pepper. It's not even a fish, not even a chili, but it's a little spice, just sprinkle.
Okay, right? 'Cause it has, like you guys said, right? It has the spice when you kind of take the drag, but when you retrohale it, it's a whole different. It's a whole different. It almost kind of reminds me, right? It almost kind of not mind you. This cigar is nothing remotely close to the cigar I'm about to mention. All I'm comparing it to is the taste and the retrohale being kind of different, which was kind of weird. Which is the Encore Black, right?
Yeah.
Because the Encore Black. Right, you had a very hint of pepper on that lingered on. To me, was on the back end of my palate.
Right.
When you retrohale it. When you retrohaled it, I mean, it was smooth. I mean, it tasted like caramel to me. It tasted, you know, that sweetness. And you could retrohale that entire cigar. And I think you could probably retrohale the heck out of this thing.
And
But JJ's the bully, boy.
I had an Uncle Black over the weekend.
Okay, we kind of understand. It seems that I'm kind of pulling a little bit faster than you guys, but I've had this stick already. I think it's my 3rd time I've had this stick. Like I said, I can't get it everywhere. So
I know exactly what it is. It's graham cracker, baby. I'm getting graham cracker. I think that's what I was calling that cone. I think it's graham cracker.
Graham cracker. I have a feeling that what you're calling graham cracker is what I'm circling right now.
Damn it.
Like a gingerbread almost.
Gingerbread? What?
I mean, graham cracker and gingerbread to me are the same thing.
Stop it.
They taste the same.
Well, the gingerbread is gonna be a little bit more spicier.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, gingerbread's more like a pumpkin kind of a spice. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Don over here creating spices now. Pulling on straws here, buddy. Pulling on straws.
I don't like that. I'm going to say this. I don't like not knowing, but this is fun. This is a.
Dude, it's a treat.
You know how I felt? No, I was like a
Dude,
kid.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this, man. This is I love it. Yeah, but listen, I gotta give it to you. You guys are hitting notes, man. You guys are picking up those notes. It goes to show you guys palates have definitely matured over time, huh?
Yeah.
And JJ, you definitely, I'm not gonna say which note you hit, but you hit it right on the head with one of your comments. So it's that says a lot, man. 30 minutes in, gentlemen. So
Man,
go ahead.
I was thinking about the Cowboy Nation, man. Did you see the end of that game last night?
You couldn't have made me happier.
You got your points on?
Of course he did.
I did, yeah.
Dude, I whooped up on my boy. I feel so bad. I don't think he's talking to me.
Number 1 seed.
Mhm.
Not only that, I'm the number 1 seed in my fantasy, and I drafted Christian McCaffrey number 1. So I lost my first round pick, and I'm still the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And if any of you boys and ladies that are on our league are watching, don't count the old man out.
Let me tell you. So I got the highest score of the week, and I got the highest score of the season so far.
Oh,
Yeah, it's because you had Josh Allen.
And Justin Jefferson.
Oh yeah. So
But I almost hit 200 points.
wow.
So
Man,
now we're in the semifinals, man. It's crazy.
I'm trying to think of that basketball player's last name. It's like, is it like Skirby or my buddy Daniel at work? He got he bought a box of cards and it has a redemption card in it, and you send that off and they send you the card. Well, he sent it and got it graded.
All right.
He sent me. I have to look up the picture real quick, but on eBay right now, it's a $4,500 card.
Holy.
The way it sets graded right now, it's
Wow.
autographed. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Wait, send a PSA?
Yep. You should see his sports room. He sent me pictures of it. It is, the dude's a nut.
PSA right now, I heard that they kind of started outsourcing some of the things because they were so backlogged. That's why I haven't sent any of my stuff in years, because it was like a 6 to 8 month freaking return. They were so behind.
I'm gonna destroy his name. It's Victor Wembanyama.
Oh yeah.
Wembanyama, yeah. That's from San Antonio.
Yeah, he got a 9 on the card, 9 mint, and the autograph was an 8. Population 2. Right there, you name your own price at that point.
Yeah, that kid's got a future, man.
My only fear with him, and I'm not a huge basketball fan, just watching it, he's so thin. He's so frail. Like, he reminds me of like Ralph Sampson back in the day, and Manute Bull, and those guys are huge. They, nobody can guard him, but once they figured out they could push him around because he doesn't have the weight behind him, But it's a different league now. There's no big boys down there pushing him around.
There's no Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh yeah, or Larry Bird throwing that bow.
Oh yeah, man. And listen, and the reality, and we've had this conversation. I don't think this generation could have handled the 80s and 90s, man. Not the way that the physicality of the 80s. The Pistons were nasty. They were dirty players. The Bulls. You had them all. I mean, and then Shaquille kind of changed. He changed the entire center from the minute he put his foot on that basketball court, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, all those guys that were just
those 7-footers
just owned it down there, man.
Yeah, they were graceful too. They were like swans.
Yeah, man. The mailman.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Clyde to Glide, yeah.
oh yeah, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. There was so many players in our era that was just they was sick. You know, and it was such a physical game. You know, and it's nothing like how it is now. But you know, this is why I told you I got into that big old argument debate with this young buck. You know, LeBron James the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He ain't the GOAT of nothing, man.
But the thing about it, that in those two eras that you named, none of the players named themselves as the GOAT.
Right.
It was the people who named the person who was the GOAT. It was the
You know,
the fan who told you this is the guy.
I'll give LeBron his props. He's the best player of this generation.
Mhm.
But
Not taking anything from him.
you know, those guys. You know, you take Michael Jordan. When he did all those highlight, poster dunks and all those highlight reel layups that he did, he was going in there to the trees. I mean, he was going in there into the forest with the big 7-footers that would knock your head off going in there. So it wasn't like it wasn't like it is now, where if somebody breathes on you, you get a foul call.
Dude, watch so what you're talking about. Watch the Pistons versus the Chicago Bulls.
Mhm.
Dude, they were talking about slamming this dude, man. Jordan took a beating in that game. And how many fights did they get into? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Our era was But yeah, I listen, I give LeBron because I'm trying not to be biased against him because I don't care for the guy at all. There's no secret about that. Do I think he's a good player? I do think he's a good player. Do I think he's a great player? I don't. And I'll tell you why. Can you imagine if Dennis Rodman would have been guarding that boy? That man would never score.
Shut him down.
That man would shut him down. Absolutely shut him down. You know? And this is the stuff that I think about. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
But you also have to look at it like this. Now, LeBron, he's a talented guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a basketball player and a tight end's body. Coming out of high school, he was a football player, just structure wise.
Yeah.
He just he can shoot that rock. And when you see him going downhill, you might want to get out the way.
No, listen, you're right. He's a big boy. You know, and this young buck said, "Oh, look at his scoring points." And I said, "The man's been playing professional basketball right out of high school. He's gonna beat every freaking scoring record. You know what I mean? That's a no-brainer. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's irrelevant. I mean, like that is how many championship rings does he have compared to Jordan? How many championships, defensive and offensive player of the year, has he gotten? The man can't dribble. The man cannot dribble a ball at all. I mean,
you about to get us canceled.
It's all good, man. Bring all the hate mail to the Panda, baby. The Panda got stats. Let's go.
We'll just go strictly to Rumble.
That's it. That's right. You know, it's just it's baffling, man. How these young bucks. I go. You guys talk about because you didn't get to really see him play. All you got to see was highlights. You know what I mean? And mind you, don't get me wrong. Back then, I was a hardcore Knick fan. You know what I mean? With Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley, when Oakley transferred over. You know what I mean? And you know, it's just, you know, that era was just to me such a beautiful era. And I still am grateful that I was able to experience it. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, you see a lot of players in today's time, they don't have the tenacity that a lot of the other players have. And you also have to give the players of the early eras credit for opening the door for these young kids to make the money they make it and play the sport that they love.
Mm-hmm.
They knock down a lot of barriers just to get in. And I'm not talking about anything, you know, controversial. It's just that how they played the game. They changed the game for them to be able to play the way they play now.
You're absolutely right. But talking about monetary, because you know what? If it wasn't for Jordan, right? Let's do it. If it wasn't for Jordan, especially like with the sneaker deals, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? LeBron James was a multi-millionaire before he even stepped 1 foot on the NBA floor.
Yeah,
Yep.
they bought him straight out.
Okay, So he's been very, very because his mama's on top of him, and I give all the respect for it. I just like I said, I just don't think that his style of playing would have lasted. He's perfect for today's game, and now he's getting old, right? Now he's getting a little older, right?
And I will say the guys of this era can, minus the Larry Birds and those guys, the guys from this era can shoot from distance like crazy. I mean, these guys can knock it down from the logo, and it's like, come on, man,
Yeah.
All I got is we need more Draymond Greens.
Yeah. Well, listen, he's their version of Dennis Rodman, right? He's the troublemaker.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's the troublemaker.
He's the enforcer, yeah.
Yeah, but Don, you made another valid point, right? Because remember, in our era, big men never shot 3-pointers. Kevin Durant, the man's almost 7 feet tall, shooting threes.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's a whole different era. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
I mean, there was the big man's job was stay in the post, stay there, rebound, grab it, hustle, dunk, boom, keep it moving.
Right.
Now, I mean, I look at guys like Stephen Curry, right? That kid is phenomenal.
Man.
You can say exactly what we're saying. You can say exactly what we're saying for any sport, though. Really, you look at football. These quarterbacks don't have to worry about Lawrence Taylor coming their blind side and snapping their leg like I mean, just
like a twig, yeah.
It's a Theismann, or sending female persuasion the night before.
Right. Right.
I mean, these guys don't have to work. These guys, these quarterbacks that perfect example. 2 weeks ago, the Texans, they had a hit on Trevor Lawrence. I came out. The Texans are kind of my second team. I'm an Eagles fan first, but I even said, "Oh man, that's a BS hit that the kid put on Trevor Lawrence."
That was dirty. He knocked him out.
It was
dirty.
Knocked him out. It was dirty in today's game, but 15 years ago,
perfectly normal.
They'd have carted that dude off and ran another guy out there. I mean, it's just the way it was. And I'm all for keeping these guys safe. Look, we don't want some of the things that have been happening as these guys retire and the CTE and all that kind of stuff that's coming out now. You don't never want to see all that kind of stuff. Junior Seau was one of my favorite players ever.
Yeah, mine too.
Dude couldn't live with himself with what was going on in his brain. And I played football, growing up. I know PC, JJ, you guys all played football. It was I only played in high school, and I can remember. I have a buddy of mine. He's since passed away, but he was an orthopedic surgeon, and when I was coaching Little League football, he'd tell us there's no such thing as getting your bell rung. That's a concussion. Like we used to say, I just got my bell rung. I'm good. I'm going back in, coach.
Oh yeah, your knees are weak. You got snot hanging out of your nose. You got shot of water, and you're down for another 3 plays.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, think about even go further back, right? Like when Jim Brown was playing.
Oh yeah.
What is his name? The quarterback for the Colts. Who was that?
Johnny Unitas. You got Dick Butkus in there trying to kill people.
Joe Green.
Yeah.
And what was that cat from Chicago? Oh my God, he always had
the linebacker.
Mike Singletary.
What is it?
Mike Singletary.
Dude, he was another beast.
That middle linebacker for the Steelers, the guy that had the missing teeth.
Oh yeah. Jack
Lambert.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Those guys will step on your calves, and back then they had metal cleats.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I have one regret about one running back. I wish Bo Jackson could have stayed in the league a lot longer. Man, that guy was a machine by himself.
He was phenomenal.
Dude, the guy ran so fast that he ran he dislocated his hip.
Yeah. The guy just grabbed him. Yeah.
He was running so fast that his body jumped. Oh, dude, it was crazy.
and he was the he was the 2-star. He was. I watched him in baseball. I watched him in baseball catch a ball at the wall and throw a strike to home plate.
I mean, did you see him snap bats over his tree trunk legs?
Guys,
yeah,
just ridiculous.
Dude, bro, that's insane, man. And like I said, the athletes now to me are definitely not the same. I think they're a lot more catered to. You
Mhm.
know, I think that, you know, things are a lot easier. You know, because I mean, think about it now, right? It takes one athlete that's supposed to be that like this star player ends up dictating the entire league, right? Or
Right.
that
Look at what just happened this week. Juan Soto signed with the Mets, $765 million for 15 years. That's $51 million a year.
Not counting endorsements.
Yeah, that's a salary.
Oh, who's it? What? How much is it? How much is guaranteed?
I don't know how baseball contracts work,
149 million.
That's only one person we know that got 149 million. Listen. I ain't hating on the man. I'm not hating on your boy Dak, man. I think it was a waste of money between him and CD Lamb, but we already had that convo. But
Yeah, we did.
yeah, that and Jerry Jones right now is kicking himself in the ass for that deal.
Yeah.
And now he's out for the season with a hamstring boo-boo. You know what I mean? Little boo-boo hamstring. You whining little.
I can remember in high school my coach told me, Sweeney, shake up the cobwebs and get back in there.
Yeah.
Man, get up. You look like you hurt, man. You want to stop acting like you hurt? Get your butt up and let's go. I'm like, I'm seeing birds around my head, bro.
But I had to learn how to snap the ball with my left hand. Right hand wasn't working too well.
Oh,
Wow.
It's insane, man. Things have changed.
Yeah. I could show you this dislocated shoulder. The bone still sticks up.
All right, guys. Quick back to the stick here real quick. So we're kind of already deep in the second third.
Yep.
Okay, so where are you guys at now? Any difference? Consistent?
I think for me, it's staying. It's not a lot of complexity for me. To me, it's
Right.
staying somewhat the same. I don't want to call it one dimensional because it's not one dimensional. But to me, it's been pretty much the same.
But I was about to say one dimensional, but you're right. It's got a lot of different flavors to it, but it's not changing. They're all pretty much the same for me.
And I'll say mine is just mellowed out, and I'm right there. It's just consistent right here where it's at.
But it's still
And,
a razor sharp burn, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just
It's like
it's crazy. And
Slide-
I tend to smoke fast, so I tend to get a peak on my cigars, and I'm not getting it on this one.
it's slightly minerally. I don't know.
Minerally.
Not bad, but to me on the wrapper, I mean, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a, which I mean, I guess could be said for, I mean, it's 4 different wrappers from the same country that inhabit this cigar.
Right. Well, I mean,
Or
so Don, you picked up another point in between this conversation and the last, and the other BC and JJ, you're still at the same 5-5. So, and it's funny because I don't want to say what it is just yet. I figured we give it another 5 more minutes, guys.
Yeah.
5 more minutes. All right. So I'll tell you what the wrapper is at this point. All right. The wrapper is San Andreas.
Okay.
JJ, you hit it right on the head when you said, and I can see why you said Habano a little bit because it does have a little spice to it, right? But so you know what? I'm just gonna start talking about the notes now, right? So Don, you hit one that is exactly what I tasted, and you said it, and is the syrup.
Yeah.
Okay, I tasted syrup. Okay, and it was so funny because I started looking and I couldn't find anything in particular in regards to this cigar, like information. So I had to really, really dig deep. But so one note you guys didn't say was wood, like a woody taste. Okay,
I'm not getting a whole lot of wood taste out of this.
I got it in the very beginning. Okay, I got
Now
it
that you say it, yeah.
dry pull. I got on the dry pull, and I got some hay. You know what I mean? I got that. That's where the woody and the hay to me kind of.
And maybe that hay is, what I know. PC and I both said a little earthy, kind of little, yeah.
Yeah.
So it is earthy. You guys hit the spice. They kind of the chocolate. They call it a baker's chocolate. You know what I mean? How like that dark,
like a cocoa
It does
almost.
not-
like a cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't tasted that.
And so, JJ, what you were saying earlier in regards to, oh shit, I meant to write it down and I got distracted. Damn it. So there's definitely black pepper. They have a bread, like a bread taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and definitely some leather. I taste the leather. Like my tongue is funny because my tongue gets a little dry, but not completely.
You guys see me? I've been sipping on the cigar malt, but I keep grabbing my water every once in a while too.
Oh yeah.
Wet my palate.
So they like the cederness that it has. They call it like a toasted cedar.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty good then.
So it's not bad. So okay. So you guys are gonna get one choice of who you think it is and what it is. Okay.
Can you
And
do a multiple? Can you do a multiple choice? Like
Nope. You are going to pick it, and we're gonna leave it at that. So I'll leave it among you guys to decide who's gonna go first.
I'll go first because I have an idea, but I'm by your description of the company, I think I'm wrong. But looking at the stick, I've had this in my mind since I got it. So I'm going Crown Heads, Mil Diaz, Maduro.
Okay, so Crown Heads. Hold on, Crown Heads.
close.
Mil Diaz. Okay.
The gauge is off for the crown head.
So go ahead, PC.
I'm gonna say a Santiago stick.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
I see that smile.
Okay. He's a dick. But JJ.
Oh my God. This is where I do so bad.
Yeah, you did the whole fun, baby.
Oh, I know. This is a lot of fun.
Do, 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 do,
This thing.
There you go. It's phenomenal. Absolutely.
I know it's. I don't think I've ever smoked this cigar, and I know the one cigar I've never really ventured off into. I'm gonna go with a Tatuaje. No in particular, but just Tatuaje.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Put the sticks down. Raise that card. Take it out the vault.
I don't see how we can. It's sealed shut,
Okay.
welded shut.
In front of the camera, guys. Let's go.
We seal the hell out of this thing.
No one said yes yet. 'Cause I want everybody to open up at the same time.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Everybody
I'm
got it out?
No, not yet.
I got it open.
You got it open.
It's open.
All right. Hold on.
All right, we're open.
All right. You ready? Go
That's
for
what-
it.
Oh, mother.
Oh,
Show the world, man. Show the world.
Oh wow!
Addict series.
so
Didn't we? Wait a
See,
minute.
I almost got you yesterday because you were smoking that. You were smoking the other one yesterday.
And by the way, these stickers are bad ass.
Oh
Look at
man,
there.
I'm gonna have to put that in my shadow. But oh man, get some.
Turn around. PC's upside down.
Is it?
Now,
The Addict
some.
series. Nice.
Like,
Hold on, man.
the same sweetness I get off this, now it's all making fucking sense.
Hold up, man. I don't know why we talked about this stick or we did something. This stick is very familiar to Addict.
You want to know why?
I mean,
It's
why?
the same wrapper as the West Tampa Red. That's where I'm
So-
getting that sweetness I can't put a name on.
Yep.
Is why I fell in love with that cigar in Tampa. And I want to. Oh my God.
So it is a boutique, right?
Right.
It is a
Yeah.
boutique.
Hard to find.
It's hard to find, and
Man.
so there it is.
I
So
will
who's
be-
who's the maker again?
Rick Rodriguez, buddy, West Tampa.
I will say, and not just because we're smoking it right here, this gives the red a run for its money.
Oh, absolutely.
And I've shared with you the West Tampa Red is my favorite cigar right now. So this gives it a huge run for its money.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm slow. Forgive me. My wheels are not
So
turning.
would I be off if when I said Tatuaje? Is that too far off?
To me, Tatuaje
Well-
usually has a little more spice to it.
I was gonna say it has a lot more spice, a lot more bite to it. But I can understand why you get, because to me, when I first smoked it, everything that you guys were saying, I was tasting, but there was that weirdness, right? Because I did taste. To me, I tasted toast, is what I tasted.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, I tasted toast, and it was a dry toast, like you without the butter. Take that bite, and it's so weird because there's certain people out there that don't believe in these notes. That there's certain people that there's no say it's in your head and etc. To
It's
me,
all subjective.
it is
And
subjective.
it is kind of in your head, but it's what it reminds you of.
Right.
It's what like I said, baked bread. That's kind of that whole that whole, you get that kind of that, yeah.
So when I blow up this one, I kind of like is when I taste like on the very back end that sweetness, right? I taste the sweetness of this. And when you said syrup, I was like, this son of a gun. It was good. Listen, man. When you said that maple syrup, man, I didn't taste the maple, but I definitely taste the sweetness of like syrup. You know what I mean? But the toasted cedar to me is what it tastes like regular bread.
That's a cool looking band too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But
So where did you say that the binder and filler? I know the Nicaraguan, but out of what part of? You said what, Condega and
Esteli. The filler is Contega Viso, and then Esteli Viso, and then Esteli Ligero. And then the binder is the Nicaragua Contega.
because the West Tampa Red is a Mexican San Andreas wrapper.
right.
The filler is Condega and Esteli, and the binder is from Condega.
Yeah,
So this is probably like it's this has probably been aged a little bit more. Plus, this is going to have a little more Ligero than the
Mhm.
red.
I'm going to tell you something. If this dude is not at the top of the cigar world in the next couple of years, I mean, this dude is got it going on, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This
I
is a
saw
banger here.
a
This
West-
is really truly a banger.
White Lancero this morning. That was my breakfast before I went to work. Beautiful cigar.
Yeah, I haven't smoked mine yet. But so I reached out to JJ earlier today because my shop is making some space. Because what's happening is I won't mention what company they're not going to discontinue because it's a good company, just good sticks. But the problem is they're having problem with delivery because they kind of changed, their way of doing things. And yeah, like I said, I don't want. Well, I'll give you guys further details when we get off. But so I was like, and I told my nephew, he calls me Theo, but I said we got to get West Tampa's in. I said because the price point is what sell the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
And once they realize how good it is, it's gonna fly off the shelves. It really is.
So
Price-
if you don't mind me asking, what's the price point on the attic?
It was up there.
Yeah.
It was is on his higher price point. It's like $13. I think I paid 13.
But still, for a $13 cigar, I've smoked higher and not enjoyed it nearly as much as this. And that just goes to show you, though, West Tampa is to me, it's a fine cigar at most an everyday price.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's definitely going to attract the blue collar worker, right?
Yep.
Because for the $8-9 that you pay for the reds and blacks and whites,
I think I'm getting Big Sky. I think I've got Alex. I think he's going to get Big Sky in.
yeah,
And what I really respect about Brandon on that is there's no minimum order, but they recommend 3 facings. That's pretty easy for a small shop to do. I mean,
the things that you kind of want those 3, at least 3, right? Because we've had this conversation because you kind of want to be able to hit every
Every kind of smoker.
customer, every consumer, every smoke, etc. Yeah, you kind of want that. You don't want to be a one-trick pony, right? You don't want to be a one-trick pony. And so to me, it's just one of those things that you got to have at least 3. But yeah, I mean, the stick that I smoked that night, what was it?
You had the Black River or something like
Blackfoot, Bigfoot, Black. I can't even 2.0.
Right.
No, and it was a great stick. I mean, I drove an hour and 40 minutes for it, but I mean,
I got something to show you and something to send you. Somebody we had on our podcast months and months back sent me, I guess, a thank you, if you will, and a happy holidays. And I'll show you guys when we get off here.
Yeah, and we have guys this coming Thursday. Okay.
Big shout out to this guy.
Big shout out to his name is Chris, and he is from thegarfather.com. thegarfather.com is what is the one that sent me the caddy and the traveling humidor. I mean, and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? As a thanks, we kind of want to bring him on so he could talk about his stuff and just kind of just chop it up, especially now it's towards the end of the year. Now that the holidays are out there, so maybe the wives the husbands can tell the wives about the shopping. They could go and hook it up. And now that he did something really nice for one of our loyal fans, and I don't know if he wants us to share that or not. So we'll kind of wait till he comes on and see if he wants to share that.
That's right.
But it's one of those things that we greatly appreciate everything that people do that they send us for us to try out.
In the spirit of this time of year, man, what a great
Thinking about it, if you could see, if this camera was good enough to see my goosebumps right now,
yeah,
because the man is well deserved. It's well.
And we're gonna pop his cherry, baby.
He's never been on a podcast. No,
not
good.
Based on what he said to me, So
good.
I'm looking forward to that. I have to send you. Did I already send you his information on JJ? I don't know. I gotta send you his email and stuff like that so that we could get that going. But yeah, so guys, another episode number 30, baby.
30. This was a good one. This was a good one.
And by the way, thank you for the cigar. This was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, phenomenal.
No problem. Phenomenal, baby.
I am by the next time we talk, I will have my tickets booked for March. So.
Oh, and right here.
So
give away 500 subscribers, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, and do I have some? Oh man, I got some good stuff.
And before we get off here, big shout out to Nick Perdomo as well, and his wife Janine for helping us out, recommending us to their followers, and that was a great interview. I thought I thought he was very candid with us, and I was glad we were able to give away some of his cigars and get some of our merchandise out there. And
Yeah,
yep.
that's it. And if you like one of these shirts, let us know. Let us know what size it is that you're looking for, what color, and we'll figure it out. We'll get it together. But guys, another great episode. Once again, guys, we're close to the end of the year. By all means, JJ, before we leave, let's just throw out that sponsor now that the holidays are definitely coming around the corner. So roll that beautiful bean footage, baby.
Here we go.
What's going on, guys? This is your boy Panda, and your boy Panda has some great news. We have teamed up with Burn One Cigar Bar, located at 7328 Royal Palm Boulevard in Margate, Florida. Guys, Burn One Cigar Bar is your go-to destination for the finest selections of premium cigars at unbeatable prices. Step into a world of luxury and relaxation as you indulge in the smooth flavors and exquisite aromas of our carefully curated cigars collection. But that's not all. Burn One Cigar Bar has teamed up with us for an exclusive sponsorship opportunity just for you. When you call Burn One and purchase any box of cigars, you unlock a fantastic discount of 20% of your order using special discount code PANDA. You can contact Burn One at 954-970-0001 or on their social media pages, Facebook and or Instagram. Guys, don't miss this chance to elevate your cigar experience without breaking the bank. Visit Burn One Cigar Bar today, mention discount code PANDA, and treat yourself to premium cigars at incredible value. Hurry up, this offer won't last. Burn One Cigar Bar, where luxury meets affordability. And they ship nationwide. Peace.
They ship nationwide, baby.
There you go.
That's one of the things that I'm looking forward to when we all come down there. I'm looking forward to the whole Great Smoke, the whole experience there, but I'm looking for all four of us to be at your shop and chopping it up and having a good, you teaching us how to play dominoes, because we're going to get, we're a bunch of rookies here. So.
Oh, a lot of ish talking in that shop. Like I said, we're gonna do a little tour, work our way from south, and work our way up north to the shop on probably Friday. You know what I mean? I think Friday we kind of all agreed that we'll do it. Oh.
Go ahead and share it. David Garofalo said it's the world's strongest cigar that he sold at the New England Cigar Expo. It's a 6x56. I haven't seen what the makeup is yet, but I'm definitely going to get them in the mail quick to you guys.
What?
The world's strongest cigar.
It's called the world's strongest cigar.
Okay.
Where does it rank on his strengthometer?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Probably a 10.
It's beautiful.
And I haven't even looked up the makeup of it yet, but I'm sure there's a lot of Lajero in here.
Oh, I'm sure that bad boy looks sexy. Oh my lord!
Too sexy for my shirt.
All right, guys. Well, guys, another episode down. Once again, if you like what you see, please subscribe, hit that bell, and share. By all means, hit all. So anytime we post something, you guys get notified. And by all means, guys, like I said, we're waiting to hit that 500 subscriber mark so we could do a good giveaway. We got some ashtrays, we got some signs, we got some merchandise, we got some bunch of good stuff. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
And if there's stuff that you would like us to chop up and talk about from our perspective, man, shoot one of us a message. We'd love to have some ideas of, we're talking about things that we like to talk about and chopping it up and everything. But if there's something you want to hear us kind of banter about, because it's we've said it 100 times. We're you. We're not cigar makers. We're not cigar manufacturers. We're not shop owners. We're regular guys that go to work every day and are blessed enough to have this friendship and this platform to talk to everybody. And I'm having a blast. I love it.
Oh, I love it every time.
So, I'm there with you. Hey, you know what? Who knows? I mean, we might invite one of you guys to come and join us on the Sip and Smoke.
I think that's a great idea.
You know what I mean?
No.
I said we could do a live Sip and Smoke with you. And let's see. Once we get to the 500 mark, we'll definitely, converse and figure out, what we could do for you guys. And as well any entrepreneurs out there. You know what I mean? People that want to market their company. It doesn't necessarily have to be cigars. You know
Right.
what I mean? Obviously, we all know this is what brings us together. So obviously, we're gonna have a cigar in our mouth that we talk. So, but with that being said, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you guys spending this hour with us. We love you guys, and as always, my favorite saying when I leave. Peace.